few weeks ago, I started looking for my second van. I first was deciding between a new van and a used van. The pros with a new van are that the parts are all new, so you don't have to worry about things breaking. If something does break, it's probably covered in the warranty, and there's more financing options with better rates. Since it's more expensive, you're going to end up paying more for tax, and you'll probably have to pay more for insurance. Also, when you drive off the lot, you're going to be losing a significant amount of value in the car. I ended up deciding a used van would probably fit my needs better. If a van is used, it's probably depreciated quite a bit, which means it's going to cost less. You're probably going to pay less in sales tax and less to insure it. The problem with buying a used van is that you don't always know how well it was maintained. There's probably going to be parts that need to be replaced soon after buying it, and you're likely going to be outside of the vehicle's warranty. After I decided to buy a used van, I figured it'd be good to cast a wide net, so I went to a few different sources. Since I was looking for a Sprinter, I went to the Mercedes-Benz website, but options were limited. I also looked at Sprinter forums in their classified areas to see what vehicles they had. I think the best resource for finding used vans is to look on Craigslist. I went to the cars and trucks section, I searched for Sprinter van, and then I adjusted the criteria to find exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want anything over $30,000. I wanted to make sure that the model year was at least a 2012, and I wanted a clean title. I ended up saving the search and turning on an alert so that I would know each time a new posting came up with that criteria. It's good to act quick if you want to get the best deal. Let's talk about financing. I applied for loans at a lot of banks and was consistently getting turned down. I ended up looking at credit unions and was turned down by a lot of credit unions. A lot of banks and credit unions won't loan money on Sprinter vans. Don't get discouraged if you're told no several times. After getting my financing lined up and finding a van, the next step was to actually go and check out the van. The van I was looking at was at a used dealer just north of Seattle, which is about 3 hours away from where I'm at now. My plan was to get a one-way rental, drive it to the dealership, test drive the van, have it inspected, get my credit union to cut a check, and then drive home in my new Sprinter. Today was a little bit of a disappointment. Really thought I was gonna head home with the van. I think it was asking a lot to try to do it all in one day. I still might get the van. It just means another trip. After about a week of working with the credit union, I finally got them to write me a check. I took the Bolt bus up to Seattle, then a local bus, and then finally an Uber to the dealership. And finally, I got to drive home in my new van. I'm now the proud owner of a 2016 144-inch wheelbase Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Over the next several weeks, I'll be building out this van and using this channel to show you my process, as well as give you insight into the decisions I make for the layout and what materials I use. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.